I started dating someone new who I met through a mutual friend. We instantly clicked.
I met a man that I thought held every laugh, every hope. I thought I met a man that was going to love and protect me.
Two different women, separated by thousands of miles, but connected by the same story.
Things started small, where it would just be name calling, and arguments started from nowhere. And it progressed to more physical forms of acts against me, which ended up leading to a couple of concussions sustained.
This is Kai. She asked us not to reveal her full identity for fear of retaliation from her ex.
There was an escalated incident where I was thrown from a vehicle.
Do you know how many times you passed out?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. It was quite a bit.
And while you were pregnant?
Yeah, some while I was pregnant, some when I wasn't.
He was very good at making sure that when he would hurt me, hit me, kick me, he tried to do it in places that other people wouldn't see.
Selena said the abuse came at the hands of her ex-husband.
For the first 11 years of my adult life, I didn't have a single friend. I looked at my home as a 3-bedroom prison.
It was a Sunday afternoon when Selena reached her tipping point. She said her abuser attacked her in the bathroom as she was getting ready for church. Her 2 young sons could hear the struggle behind the closed door.
I couldn't fight because he had me pinned. So I was ready to fight. But then I heard my boys outside the door, and they were crying out, "Don't hurt Mama."
Both women escaped their abusers, but not the years of pain it had left behind. Headaches and memory loss became the new normal. Doctors' visits became revolving doors. And each time, both women were told, this is your new way of life. That is, until they met with neurologist Dr. Javier Cardenas and his team.
What is the worst case that you have seen with a domestic violence survivor coming in?
I've seen women who've lost an eye as a result of domestic violence from a claw hammer. Women who've suffered bleeding of the brain, swelling of the brain as a result of trauma inflicted by somebody who claims to love them.
Dr. Cardenas and his former partner at Barrow's Neurological Institute, Ashley Bridwell, developed a program with the specific focus on treating domestic violence victims and the traumatic brain injuries they suffer from.
You don't necessarily have to lose consciousness, but you could be confused, you could be dizzy, you could see stars. At the time of the impact, that would indicate a change in brain function and therefore a traumatic brain injury.
The major component is that we're able to stabilize them from a head injury perspective. So finally somebody's getting input that makes them realize that it's not their fault, that they can't remember anything or they're having a difficult time paying attention.
Dr. Cardenas compares a survivor's concussions to that of past football players when they were constantly thrown back in the game.
Today's athlete, we're talking about a professional athlete who they've had 2, 4, 6 concussions, and you're talking about retirement. Yesterday's athlete suffered hundreds of concussions. Today's domestic violence survivor is just like yesteryear's athlete.
The program has branched off to the Rockefeller Neuroscience Institute in West Virginia, where Dr. Cardenas now practices. Both locations offer a myriad of therapies for survivors. They're treated as VIP patients with access to treatments like light and float therapy, speech, and physical therapy. Life is different for these 2 women, and they are thankful for that. Strangers who are now connected by survival.
I am a true believer in any and everything that we go through shapes who we are and shapes who we're meant to be.
My advice to you is there is freedom. And when you find that freedom, there's hope.